Assalamu alaikum, Gambian Kolu, Kombo Kolu, Nata Burka ni Bifana, Gunjur online. Nka mi ketane wotere nka na janka Kombo Kolu discourse, problem on nimbe pour kana janka haklo fenka dale share ideas is a problem also of no yaminje. Gambia ni Kombo Bela anyway, because Kombo is part of the Gambia. So Bifana mo fula so nanja. Ibrahim J. Chamsoto at the border Sabajile. He was once a local councillor for area councillor really for Sukuta ward in West Coast region. They call it Brikama. Lady finance they can find fast sayang at the border Brikama. And then obviously the permanent fixtures here, Dr. Conteh Bijan and Infama Fana Bijan, Banka Fana Bijan. So the same usual column coming issues member so but currently Ming can be exercised right now all of Ning Fenko new boundary demarcation on Ning. Me alone control we think that is very unfair. We don't even think it's legal. So more like Kajakan be dal anyway. Ibrahim Cham, I think half of Yami is a political, you want to call it political activist or politician anyway. I think a few weeks back he wrote an article about these IEC demarcations, just like us. Afana Kodal is very unfair to Combokers. So Wala Danga invite Jambi. He's a political activist. Obviously, he is very, very involved in local politics in Gambia and in national politics and everything like that. So Wala Danga so Ngati invite Jambi. So normal Kombo Kolandro. Lafta Fana Mol Minatol Minkan Jibe every day, every Monday, Minkanajang. Lafta, you already know is interactive. Alkadaja, like I said, okay, but Lafta Galfana invite. You can all come. This is open to everybody. Come Bonko, Gambian Ko Bay. Not even a Gambian, anybody who's got interest in Gambian politics means a Gambian develop means a Gambian Marco we can put our heads together, solve our problem. Everybody's welcome here. So you can watch, you can give it what we want to formally invite you to also to come join us, to tell us how we'll send the link to you. It's on contact here when you want to join us until we send the invitation to you. If an ask Nana, you body motor moment nobody's an expert here, big idea change. So we're hoping that combined with these ideas combined together, we can try to make some progress. It's an old market no so. So once more Buffalo will be welcome to you. Nga start Brikabun Kola Fatou Sanya. Abara thank you, welcome here. Antoni Fante Alan Tola Mala Boston Bijanim Fama Banka and Tola Brikabun Kola Boston.
Thank you. Thank you.
So now for welcome. Afarabaka. Mr. Cham, Abaraka Bakeo, thank you very much. Butu. Ngai Butu nga start musuete start yaga. So we do like that. First to the ladies, then Mr. Cham can join.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. This is a honor, and I'm a Kombonka, and then secondly, originally I'm from Faraba. My family is from Faraba. My granddad, yes, is from Faraba. And so this platform, I'm happy to be part of you guys to discuss issues that are affecting Kombonkas. And as youths, it's high time we take the front line to see what is happening and then do our bit to contribute our little quarter that we can. Because anything, it's happening without us being there, it's not going to progress. And then it might affect us in the later part or in the near future. And secondly, why I'm so excited to be here today also is that I'm a lady, I'm a woman. So whenever I'm talking, I'm going to talk on the part of women, what I see and then what I think should have been done to help women when it comes to land issues. Because if you look at even in the male-headed household, women often, they have the prime responsibilities, for food production, while men, they concentrate mostly on the cash crops, right? But if those lands at the end of the day are used for other issues, they are used for real estate, where are we putting our women? And they use those lands, those gardens, to produce something for their families, to support their husband, to help fund their schools' education, the future leaders. So if at the end of the day, they do not have a land that is allocated to them, it will affect their socioeconomic well-being. So I let me stop here, then I can give chance to others for now.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Cham, the floor is yours.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Dave Manneh. First, I will say good evening to you, Mr. Dr. Conteh, Banka Manneh, and Fatou Sanyang. I'm also privileged to be part of this honorable body that is SALAGI turning point for Kombo. This is a very important point, and I've been following this program for some time now, and I'm privileged to be here today, and I think it is important also to exercise or experience my views that I am feeling Combo is being kind of marginalized by the central government or depressed somehow. Um, what is important here is that I'm a politician, a political activist for that matter, because I am not tied to any political party, but I am tied to my country and my people. That's my political agenda. And then the political agenda I have also believes in let everybody work and let everybody enjoy from what we work for. But this is the opposite as far as the Gambia is concerned. All right, coming back to Kombo. Kombo, it is very sad because Kombo is the greener part of the country, the Gambia. All right. We definitely welcome development, substantial development for that matter. And then the land that we have belongs to the people of Kombo because this is where our great parents used to do their, subsistence agricultural activities to earn the means of their livelihood, pay their children's school fees, etc., etc. All right. But if you see the Gambia government, especially the Ministry of Lands, Department of Lands and Survey, Physical Planning, has been encroaching on our lands for so long. How many HCs are from Kombo? I will start it from my own community, Sukuta, where you have Nemasu, you have Brusubi, you have the Salagi, you have reserve lands, So all these things are extracted from my community, and now my people have no place to do their economic farming activities. So I will say this is unfair. At least those lands, even if they are part of it is taken by the central government for substantial developments, it is welcome because we all want development one way or the other. But because of the strategic location of Sukuta and Kombo, everybody wants to stay in Kombo. So the way these demarcations are made are very biased to the natives of Kombo. Where is the future of our children's children? Where is the future of my children? This is very critical at this moment. And unfortunately, you cannot find this, you cannot fight it any further better than this platform. This is the only platform that you can stand to fight against it because the people who are responsible for it are watching us, and we are not going to be shy here, but we'll be bold enough to talk about these problems. All right, that is just one part of Kombo being marginalized. The second part of Kombo being marginalized is that Kombo has a huge representation in terms of population. Kombo has a lot of people, and their representation in the National Assembly, where policies, laws of the land are discussed, we have limited representation there. How unfair. Taking an example of Kombo, when I wrote on the Facebook, yes, because it's a concern for me, that over 110,000 population or eligible voters in a particular locality or area, you ask them to be represented by one person, one National Assembly member, how unfair that representation is. We have at least 3, but that 3 is not even enough. That's why sometimes you can blame the NAMs to say they are not representing us well. We cannot hear their voice. They have not got the majority, so you cannot hear their voice. And we propose in that Kombo should have even up to 12 National Assembly members. I would call that preferably a fair representation. But without that, I wouldn't call it a fair representation. And I'm sure IEC and Co are listening to this, live video. So anyway, that was me. I'm an activist, and I stand for the interests of the people of the Gambia, and I stand for the interests of the people of Kombo. If you don't mind, I would like to also do this thing in the local language because I want the greater audience to listen, in as much as we communicated in English, but I was a local government authority, so I want to do that just in a summary. I mean, lafta min tardila mo la wala ko mbembadi panel lisol konton na min yalan ko bijam min keta DF Manneh from Brufut wala ke ba Banka Manneh, aning Fatou Sanyang, anin Dr. Conteh, mbabi kontona anu akiranya kontano ni bunya fananti pour kana ni platform ko mayar moto Gambia problem o discourse jang anin Kombo la problem in particular. Kon kamin tandi mo la wala konton ngajela kombong kolu dolla man sakunda man tol kalamta afo ko le ata bar wolum to nyaade mbolo fanan fula ni ajan ko man sakunda man kalamta ni ajibe Kombo femo be ba Kombo mo be kana si Kombo le fanan bari Kombo le kita moti mi yalon ko itol man fen soto Gambia man sakunda ko kabri 1965 dol nga independence of fobi dol man fen soto man sakunda ko Kombo minister famo kaje killing wol le mod ni boda jawara wala time to fenke gunjurun ko la fenke something jata you can name them. Yena Second Republic, yeah, Jamila Taimo, you can also name them. Yena things to this Star Republic, Jamala Bije, woman Tarantoliji. But the problem woman da water mala, and Bundiman Sakunda Kono, Akumayata Nyele, Prum financial loan na mulla nyantola kafasa, Katu Yuruama Tarakondola Kono. Dolma Yuruasutade. Compared to Kombola Loring Gambia Konanyami, Kombola Kumaya Gambia Konanyami, Ndola Yurua Adasata. Franya mimbi je wolam ko nena nga safenu Facebook katandi molla ko mimbe keren kula mi yalan ko ndimmo lodula kala sini samo sampatandi bari me min kala wolam ko na personal party politics interest landi ngana to collective interest national interest so wole atinna nga wo safe je katandi ko bon kolla ko kula be keren mi yalan ko anga wula ko la mbina ngoti iko kombo nodde iba talala ka burundi kombo not kilimoto wolem ko député killing wolem skilanto le national assembly bodo pour député killing over 33 villages or settlements or 33 villages and other settlements or la loi anila nyanto anila yirwa pol aba fasano la national assembly la obviously aba kolyala atu mo kilina mati ta be kenola sai bota je ya ke sinya consequences sabati wolem all indum consequences sanementren consequences busumbala consequences IEC nata 2020 election below fanam fintini kada dai ko saito lafta kajelo ko kombono nga murundi consequence kilimoto ndol nga jelo ko kule mi alan kon dol kombono ngolo anin kombo ngolo mbe manyana sonna wala adu milamu na foroya nkango nsemo ya wala tala fongo senkam moli alon ko nsembo ka wala tala nin sondala bi asabetea banning balantal sama sen nafa sen dingol nafa and wol fana mu kuti mi alan ka continue la nyina mun nakka tiati fo na o bawo di am lalbe siare ne ngamo be kon do ngal dentu aljeyi
son bu ke moy de nta bu ke moy de
ay bu kam moy
jabal nyana de
no mbe def Manneh hani no cham nyata moy le ba ke faw
Dr. Conteh or my dad, whoever wants to go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah, because ngade ko bidia mole bare mbike moy no cham nyata moy le ba ke faw
no I just muted myself.
Okay, doctor.
Yalo mi de jahale mbado nga ndingo yo Conteh jam Fatou Sanya bari nyanta mi falale wala nyandin ko mi ande jahal fa thank you Mr. Cham because that gasila ngamiran ko nyirman kombolon poni bita lamen febuka commence farato ni bota je eta busumbala then all that's the next place you come to barantema can you check that for me because I'm confused with the representation how it is because nesilo muteke kata for Lamine Mantara all constituency. Sorry, Busumbala constituency.
Yes.
Is it not?
Yes.
Then they need to go and redemarcate because when you Busumbala, you All you know, right? All you know on the left, right?
Yeah.
So I understand. But again, if nimbe kombo la kumo fola, alinkana nyela kombo Saint Mary la, because ndolbe mu kilinati. No nimbe kombo la kumo fana fola, alinkana nyela fo nyela kola. Because we are all the same people. Your strategy may use what near kombo like if they can do this, they're gonna move down to kata for you. Last week, Honorable Nyasi Natajang, Malam Pali Amoeba, I mean for. What tell me, propose what you go for you is for you West. The left area, I understand that. So, but I'm just looking here and I just don't understand this. Ntema kuma fenyo from ma be long about it. Partly under Makati, 1,980 registered voters. Where are Fonsun deputy district total? Banjul, now you look at Banjul South, had more people than people of Fasala found it. But Banjul South only has 6,258. Banjul Central, 9,371. Banjul North has 7,102. So Ntola Kombo is representation is almost equal to the total registered voters in Banjul. Yalang Ntolbin Dolmudindo Nagamim when Namuskeba Lanimba Malu, Ikabe Katatiba Bankolto. So in Yakuala, I don't follow Lajibe, Minkatola Kombo North, bring Baranjala election and so forth. So Nimu Kola the Kumi Alonko, Nintolma Lo Kakola Kiskis Kacha, Kadunin Kambano from the Amata, I cannot reveal his name. He works for the government from Kombo. Got accepted at a university to do masters in law. But guess what? Kombo Dingolong. Bill Somolong. I think he's more qualified than most of the people in scholarship dealer. These are things that in court, Nimang representation also we cannot be able to do what we are supposed to do. But so we are against a specific political party. No one tea. Alinkana ke sajilti. Alinkana ke kartefailalti. Alanga ke moto mi yalango ndingol ye dingol sotole e ma waringol soto e barandingol soto ndi bari jamal le bije mini yalonko. It's a palazzo soto at our school kad ndeni kasira ka kaja. Kadin kami mo India mo ko Conteh America border ladol, which I'm very proud of. But all come on, seven fare ko wala nyende ko. Ni lontan ko wal ngobula. Karmo mo sira kombo imo kombo gold. Ni dingol wuluta je mo kombo gold. But when it comes to Kombola Fenjoyin, Ndembeba blame the chieftaincy levanto. They are honestly and truly believe that ko. In safe banko le Kombotinya. Because it's about safe for a ko, Itala Marology bang, ye really jealous of the Kemenin Feng. The controller Kombo is a ko ha Allah Kombo is at Ilabanko, 15 miles. So Brikama ite you about 60,000 to 70,000. So Okadum told us for Kungokona. Because I remember one time, I think Malam Pali Conteh up till to this day, I'm advocating. Kombo North should have its own administrative area. But guess what happened? They were about to approve it. Only one chief, Chevekele Lorab, Amonsong. So Ntola I think Nabanko party for is very I've always been worried about that. Musomi yalan kapra sumakunda, masorensu, haulakunda, bojankunda, birkamat loud. So atola keno ye keno be waf, muskeba betamal no nya de kabala kornako na kata ala nakot. Help me. Han kabo sumakunda masorensu kata manduar, han ba akar sambu yafa. Muskeba so tamano, ye gambia le wedalo. Ade ya mola honorable Nyasi Minfo, wala nyede ko especially saying Musoro Sotomi Alonko, she's the Minister of Agriculture. Nyanda involved in Kafoko, Nyin Kombolan says, I think we should invite her here. I think she will be allowed to come. Kafako Nibe Bangol Wafula. I think for her cool GB Safoko. Dulami Alonko is suitable for agriculture. Mina neighbor convert to residential areas. I'm very proud of the people of Brufut. Because Brufut Nkole Minke, ye ikoy ba wulen ke ta kela wo strasa fil wo mu talti numbur fu dingol be lo kan ke la bla sansan ye soma la jibe imam bi jibe but ta Kombo sate dolte ye nyenen karoke ya foy ko Fatou ye bla total also use multi-purpose center amantaraje namaka ku jurda namaka buru fo damade so buru fu ko be minke alem fana nga woke nga jibe ko e telephone fele last of sumondo mosa for soma hani min ka organize hani fata o feel better la jël nin government ale ka faale ko ñi wuliya ka faale ko ibna development on la government cannot develop anything private citizens yanta kata la develop so on tola ñen Kombo ko ñin kelo mi ñin ko min na ni ko yami bentol bebe kon mo jama fata amanke fende ko ñam banko ko yanta min kel dinga sate kilo mi yalon ko abe ku kan ko mi yalon ka asa mo ñaabo wala burfu ko be min ke kan Kombo villages should also try to emulate go na yeta burfu yeta strata fil yaaje be min ke kanje bantolo Kombo sate do ni taraje tenman taraje hani football field for a master Sanowe is a mobile dummy. Let me just stop here and then I allow my friend Mr. Banka to talk. Alabarka.
No, thank you very much also for joining us today. I appreciate Bakele. So really, we are very, very proud of you. Keep it up. Fasa nyanga brika onkolu almanga samra nyoti atol minna problem wote ni comme onkol be kumim dala dro brika onkol ka be dumbulu nyoti ko telem ka kanyam. So but still
Mbasambala faraba
e manke samra nyoti de no ta gambe je ni son ka bakra wala kaje ngo gal ni mo nale ko ta drom atol ka bol ko tal yatal ya be du nyoto because atol problem do Kombo but thank you very much. Obviously, Alfalambe Katomina, because you look, banku di yati, mu faso, nyame fasaro, pom fasaro, fasaro for the kelcham. Moe bradami, ka lo ye fasa, lo jela kola, because y'all look on ni photo jela kan lado table. I mean, you don't have jed don't be able. Ni brother, you better jetal lado table and tangle to jed. Ni wotoka ni ko be ka wula lo ni la ya fel ta yalon ne kan wulindu wanit blat wol ne ka fe gonko ela fu do fende ma firim follow I mean that's just the way it is ibro da mi ke kan wulin no wolto ye sarno je ye la kol keno je ye la makawol keno je isa keno fanam ning ye sapu je la ye solli paje mota fale ko tenen blaro la do je nyaka je molba be na nya fale ne so wala na is very important mo bro da mi ngalo jela ko lante ni Kombo ko the way I see it and non kanyem for all the time be Gambia ko law la jibe there are issues me anko they are specific to that law and all la nyanta wulle la kolale yo kele ka make sure mimula ila nyanto tije ade mimula problem tije we solve je ni inde kalten so nin ko mon ko fra wulta ka keloke ka diamu ka wuro ko la mi alan ka Kombo affect mo beti comme on le rawrage de ko ke annon comme on ko yinda continue la ko ke ni lan sunya min ka foten abe Kombo I mean sifa min Kombo man tra Gambia land yes you have communities in the Gambia me anko be nyosabol lan laten bara man ko men sakunda poti de communities on damal be nyola ndin de kan I do believe what so negotiate non ntola problem man sakunda la fango man sakunda min yentana lanul protect la ka make sure ko min banku di wala fangoti min la nyanto ya protect woman sekunda fola mu sungoti wala fu ya nyalon tola lansol kan aba sunya kan na sunya mbula ta di du modolla isa fele frensolla mi an ko man Kombo kulong lalo so to nyami fon ko lanso to nyami batamin ka kunna ya inherit nyami man fellonje wala te fam muna fangala ya dol ke yek ko di balti je man sekunda do kulal min fanam ya sunya ida mali ya talantala nyote maje bu Kombo dingol fangol yolu be balala ñenam problème mo ni dara burfur ni nekata je ni dara sukura ni nekata je ni kita ni dara brikama ni nekata je ni kada ida jundum wala kata je I can go through all the fankol gonjur won sanya won everywhere ni dara je ni problem woti je ye lansol man sa kunna fo ni lansol beta be sunya ya ta ya be talantalam ba tradi ya ko ya di mol la mi an ko man fello ni lansol to wan to lammol wolle kelo ko ni lalo kola i barade ni lalo kola ye do ko ni lalo to i ke dañi ni lalo to na parwol ye ko ni sa fo generations e lalo dro long ni muy faranna keta fewti ni min band be bitala ka ni to dimbabu amanko bank account bale be na mulbul wala lulu be bul wala fenne be bul lado no ñin lan that's all the na alfalu na molu ñin don be bulu ni be bala dunya ka ñin don ta ya dina dimbala ya tubulu ñine ka keta fewot ñin don nam that's it lan comme mon kole o don so kabri man ko nanda o tambul dro ye comme ko be foirandi wala ñam overnight because nonte na molu lan solta ye protect ñamin fom program ñin daftal damin lano ya start mobia na falong mobia kodo nan kam wolonga isa min sotono je Kombo do be en kala millionaire ot ne Kombo di mo be kra foirot is because ye lan solta ya bel sekunda besunya ya talantala nyote me to le famu na fala ni nakata so ntolinda make sure ko na understand within that context ko fenne ba mbul mi anon ko na man sekunda fola nyaalo kan andu niaje ñin parliamentary ko min be alkabe ba mun ko manaka kan teng abe mu ñi lan ñu nek na resources ila fo la suñala il ko fa ko look had representation min for representation de loi bu ndata pour que loi bu ka loi de da dami because parliament mu wot il ko ka loi fo da ñabi because nya ko ñin fangol be jibe aka commence wolto de ñi lan suña niya noma parliament abe ka start wot ika loi le da loi mi ya lon ko niye jibe wala ka kombola lanol tay ka be suñam bul wol ñama ika kombola fengol ka bi na bada ka be suña wol ñama na fish resources ka be suña wol ñama ita fewo fere me ko mon kol ke muna fa wolle dañu ni mu wolti ka wala keta ika suña through the parliamentary process la wo parliament ni wo suña ro min be kering je wala tane ko fa ko hari representation of parliament nga limit nga make sure nga kanyan. So that's why these numbers don't make any sense to you guys. One man makes sense make. Itara dunia dauda whether America lembang, Angleterre lembang, Senegal lembang, Nigeria lembang. Parliamentary representation is always based on only one criteria and one criteria alone. Numbers. That's it. Ika new constituency Gambia constituency ntolaje ka fa congressional districts UK ngala atol tamu parliamentary constituency lebam so anywhere, whatever name they give it, you can number solely correct jibe. Ika talantara wala nyam. Is okay. Jani area 2,000 people lebije. Na parliamentarian killing ngodila. Odo 5,000 people lebije. Na parliamentarian fladila. Odo 10,000 lebije na parliamentarian sabo wala nani wala lulu dila. This is how they do. Itala dunia daw dan man dunia bangkulon dunia anywhere nga dunia be sa nga be banchaw man laje mi alon ko wea la mi alon ko 1,900 people dorna bije wala parliamentarian clean soto la mi hundreds of thousands of people soto wala fane clean soto nta mamna I don't know where maybe na bije mol yam ma koy bar niaja be chew ba ke to nyama is because luwal min be dela ko parliament ko no il va make sure luwal fankana Kombo fasa il va make sure loi ya tinyal mi alon ko ka continue ka Kombo na kar ka continue ka Kombo nene so wana hani ministerial position min position di mo ministerial place ibe ka sana dina Kombo kol e ka fa non te nyini dina influence mi alon ko ni osto dron ibe faram basta ke kan dane mbulo ko ni no problème so nin ko mo kol njol ba kam miro nyama nak nin politiko sita nga ñoo saba politiko la nga ñoo kele wala nga ñoo fenke nit na sa téléphone ko nonte ñoo contrôle na fa wado dolu ndita ñoo kulito ndita ñoo sangoto ngom be politique parti fasa no realizing ko ita mi mimbo kele lo nyama e ye lanso min sunya ayete afek wo nyama te afek wo nyama yen na badal mi yalon ke tambulo ko ne sunyam bulo ko nyame fisri social beta na environment beta nyami na sutu bal mi yalon ke benaje ngam nen fam muna fana ya yaw ta nyami ye na karin bulu nyami ya mobile affect the same way ñi manke de ta ko ha family carre batari wala family carre batari comme family be killing a be affect wona ko mi an ko mbalke mun fam muna fawolta nim baram sul fanan kala ila im ko mo so wolto ñing environmental disaster ni ñin san mani min ngara sanya wol kata kato wol kata lala awol bel tinya chaw and wow ajmal affect ay mini be affect ñi manke political party ñi timbe abe mo kili sate be ay wala affect ñaati wo ñaam. So that means na income base ya tambulo ko wala na musola income base la gadi nonu ari la badal mi ikata badala ka ñe fenko jula akiji wo bada bi ñami mi ñoti masto je kotake because ya be na karam bulo ko ya be wafi modol la ya suffice resources ta ya di chinese sol la ya di modol la ya be busi bulo ko ya be sunya because pour fangol la poso mini be ba ke kan caw e man bokom wo bada ci ñe sunya mbe keri wo ñama min ya dilo be fenke caw ni ya koros iman ko bokulam fang mbaru musol min kay bamu na fanje ñami mom perlonji ni ra sa na lanso men ko kun ko do kuwolto wo kun kenol be caw ya be suñam bulo ko commence ko dal tamu ya talan ñotema ko ba diwol min fam ko ba diwol han tarab lam han lan mi yenta stola pour que ibe stel dabe makaji sukudan ko la salaji mo salaji mo dal ko sukuda salaji sukudan ko la tam sukudan ko le barada kunna itolle je selo tay itolle lota kunna itolle je do ku ila mo le de tamu jeti lunkinde kenale ko ha government tam nyinti fenke it instead of ya ku ke je fara men ko sukudan ko se fa muna fa minna ko bi leptano lamba wala school lamba ya ni ata fa ya aussi fa la ke ji mo te complain la it's okay yele ba karam mo wala ila fa leptano lola I'm sure more to complain now but ina ya busila iko mas ko dal lan ni yalla mas ko butu ya penkere na friends sol ya talantala wol tema then you have few combo dingol min fa ko be ko mo kungol wol fa ne le kay ni ya ko benke ko telephone daba no min beji ni non tol batan so nyam parliament ko be kering na be follow we need to put it in the right context imantaram balikam parliamentarian la for the sake of just kam balik parliamentarian la amanke woti de luwal mi ngenta dala pour ka make sure Kombo fair treatment soto il fa make sure luwal na be vote in la wata wala be safala dawda wala fala dawda Kombo ko dingol kana han voice from soto ji this is the problem atam no flow be mu ñati because niya korosa people don't even realize ko niya ko mon kol man siya man sakunda do ko fangola mun ala ko mon kol imans han man sakunda do ko man si mo be siya toleti ji ala mal fale ko korosi ba kaba bakawulam bankana jina wala be chaw across masakunda dokula man sie kolon very few you know why because han minister a place of minister a place oti ibka di ko mon kolle ka betal ya di ñun modol la butu wala fana ita boda da min constituency minto wala boda area minna wala bi nekk ko ni wala fa dokule ka samana butu ya dum ni jam yo tan di ndem fan di dum yam yene butu mobe kana woni be dum place oti dal man sakunda dokula. So what perpetuate over and over again over time atina mine bamban ni masakunda place on fonto ñi place bal mini mutaje mini be bamban ninje imam Kombo because Kombo never had a chance. So Kombo is disadvantaged in many ways, and what makes it so sad is that President Buka win Gambia for Kombo ko le katefa masakunda ko Gambia bamban do je Kombo ko ma fasa niya jibe ñim patil min be ka kurukuru ten caw abe ka kurukuru Kombo la kon PVP Kombo di wol sanjal bo jawol kata tolla ba jombo bo jawol kata wala ni wol bodde PVP diamo ko PVP fa mo soto ko I'm serious. This is history. I'm not making these things up. You all know this history. APRC ni ka fonya han ya jamal APRC anta ni ka lo ke jamal ayeba jamal bambu mbebe na kaba kuma salam de kaba kuma sa jamal bambu anta obe ni ka na bakali wallam burbu I'm serious. I'm not making these things up. So what I'm saying is, but at the end of the day, you obey jibe ikanale Kombo use ye Kombo call use ye bulandi la political kono ye nyaku wole wuri ye kele bakran ke wonda male buti da male nyoy sisifa nyole nyo kole nyo kon ye ndem bamba ne ndon londi nin ko da bera dron buti ye bo ko ye kobe sambela karo ala kete so Kombo call fara nyinte fangela ko ko non sign let Kombo call that demand la ko nyim parliamentary seat so Yaka by numbers representation. We need to fight for this, really seriously. Nim Kombo North Nyanta 10 parliamentary seats because by the last count, Dr. Kabringa checked with 7, right? Nyanta 7.
7, yeah, 7.
Yes. Nyanta makes sure a fight to make sure Kombo are 7 in parliament. Kombo South for the same thing. Let the numbers reflect on the distribution. Mkana hada na wala ka ha begere nim ko ko wulte law lante nta jara nta kuda jara ko e jara affect nta wala nga kelo kala because nim ko e affect ninta make sure that nga ndenge fasa nga wala nga kelo kala but nim ko min fana ko fana affect mbenda lola wala nga fana fight because of them ko we ko affect le ninta wala nga kelo kala nga make sure ko ay ka inta nyami nim mo ga négocier wala fa wala ko ka hadame fo wala ka mana wala kana ngasila ko mun ba fala ko mon ko fengede no ni mi ben accuse ya ba ko mon ko ha kenu fine bar ñen to la affect who feels it knows it ay to la affect ndolla bora kalam aben to la meso kan aben to la destroy kan ndol nga meso nga wuli nga wala nga kelo kala nga ño fasal wo strasa film to be lola nga kelo kala nga meso strasa film ay sansang ay burfut na fa ko burfut ko ta Suguda fanan ala make sure ala kana bakran killing gibe je mi ko is for the town mab mola individual ko de bari sate killing kana babi je mi ko is ba claim ko government reserve lam altalia talia pen bilje ko di sate for sate ni ko ku alni benji brikama do the same thing faraba the same thing I mean sukuta I mean atudum fang gunjur all of these places, let everybody do the same. He better in Canabal, government is a community claim of government reserve lembo wala the map one blood. He can claim of government reserve lam. Altalia tankato tamu alie pello je pursate. Nim politician min ko botalam buloko. Ngabenga depose. Ngko di mankate fayete bi. Nin lo lim nga wa kan wala ndiji. San ko bebe ragle. Bari nim bengara jang na malbe ñoo bayn la. Kelobe caring, butum politician on ne ko tak ni ñola, butum dolda mal ben ñola. Ya, nim ko banda butum I wolda maleta ye la masakunda setup, ita ko mo ko fa bulala ji, ye la ko ke, ye lan lual be still loi kilo bi je abeta abetul afekan, na lan sol still government ba claim kan ko toltamu, bi da mol mi na lan sol sunya ita lola ñe pour nga wol fanan ko kele nga meg so to yaay sabati. I mean, they just don't, they take everyone for granted. Alkana so wala. Ngas ngalonga ko kele. Nim ko mi basé affect. Nim basé ko wutal wolon tebe nte banka ma tebe fasala la. Nim ko parafanya affect. Nim parafanya wala badibu affect. Nim badibu ko wutal nte banka ma be fasala la because I affect nyami mbala la ko definitely momo ñene ma momo mystery la ila bakko. Ninde Kombo affecting ngalonga Kombo ko kele nya meso to nya sabati salaji ay muru sukutan kol kan ko data itolo tamuji golden lead company brick gunjur ya sorong san mani min bijabe sanyan badal tinyakan nya make sure I stop we need to fight for these things Birka man kol yere lansol minta po modo la kordalta ye bulldoze to the ground nga make sure atonya akwe diamu atonya no yundu mun kol ye lansol min table risel ni tara di parlementaire non la ya parlementaire ta ko da ita lan ni la do mo yundu mun ko leta la bulebu we need to stand for these things nkana mo hadama mo wala nkana mo nyako jibe ala we need to stand up and fight for these things and speak truth to power and to whoever is trying to mess us up nkan nimmo kana hadama wala fa but ni ndi am be jibe nga fa birga on ko to man ki samra nyoti ma ni nga nyimbe fo a be fenga day tele bina bala bol ko Fatou
da baraka bakio Guy ko Dr. Conteh Baraka, Mr. Cham, I think Sanyamba la Baraka Bak. It's very timely not a jambi nagde. Editing Mr. Chambe because I'll actually angle me from Konaka for but it be more emphasized la more. Musola Fenkoni, Musola activism, not only participation, but we want them to actually become activists. Yeah, Musola come Musola Barata Bakala, And Dr. Conteh all the time I flow back for but never can call Baka Musola now call it Mobe Wallo. Yeah. I've got lots of my family who are from Bakau, part of me from Bakau. Ye baka musola nako busi la katikali iko ya redemarcate iko J is part of Cape Point. Yeah, your model compensator for another part of the country. So baka musol for a long time wala kadni wala fenkol jo school field jole iba edin wala lotan fenkol jola. So you all disempower completely.
Yep.
So sanyamba ni for so war is very important. In our culture musol baka learn inherit. But in our holy course but na holy maso to Kombo anymore. Ntolo burfugota mo na komi built out of farol built but completely. Because burfuntol bade ko maje mane konda lan mo mane konda bar ko mane konda kata ko satel de ka fuje yuna wol mariam konda wol be muso la farol no to abe musatel so dolati any mo abe la banta so fonso lo muso le bar muso fana yanta fana Mr. Chamitel be mako le tele we on the ground. We have to have a new politics in the Gambia now. Politics so mi alan ko anyanta ga Gambian ko Kombo ko anyanta kan nafale ko politiko man nafa fenna. So momo ila party min support their support, but you have to make sure ila party leader ka for ko kombonko nga batami la tole bansani. Mafo you treat us specially, we want you to treat us equally. Yeah, we're not any special to anybody else, but we want you to treat us equally with respect. Yemindi mola na bankol alkana tambul. Nima karte file but nima karte file no problem to nyanto min lafto for ya understand. Nima karte file based on that condition. To mbamalu mo atodu bincholu mbarimbalu mbari mutolu wala sam mako no wala so wala na Mr. Chami ani katatale is very important. You do networking yeta from franco grassroots limu so le dia ma fo ko ni lafta double party support ni lafta Halifa Sallah party support ni lafta ka the barrel support la support o deva party la taka support baria fo ko kombon ko gina mo na problem ri ba solve la nyalba ni ko haya fo okay we can have a discussion and we can come to an arrangement but until the problem we didn't solve la no then we're not going to vote for you. We even if you stick on our vote let us vote very important to vote. So nyin politics ko wonya tan la Gambia sani but in fama like fama ya fanya banka and mabu no nyola jana the mother son kala jana na party je banda banko be tala we left to political bon la je completely sani nata nyin IAC boundary commission fana ni fo ta kitio la it's important ta kitio la yeah no ko be maslaha ngadi amu no but it's important Gambia ko for ngakene traditional pour ta kitio because wo ko goal aka ko be it brings them into the open daga. So it's very, very important. IEC neta kitiola ya fonye why it only demarcates no kanyadile. Sati dolu like Banjul, for example, they got 22,000 registered voters. Get up Bufu got 22,888. So how come we don't have 3 MPs? So but in Manta folk and Bufu should have 3 MPs. In Kalafo, you have to do equally. Let it be justifiable. So you cannot just say places like Janjanbure because it's a big city, historical place. It does have an MP. No, it needs to be amount of people who live in the place. So until this is what we have to go to court for. But enough for this year, from now between 2020 election, Musol have to be at the forefront. Musol need to be at the forefront. It's very, very important because a batata bakale, Nibutam told me about a Bruful, Musokata Badalato, Sukutan calling all you do call Lamine call Katafarol le parole beti ada sani so imam fen sotono so kombon ko muso nyanta ka understand it all powerful tanyami important tanyami ndol fana mi dingolti ni bari wol ni binkere wol mba fole control min ba tubabu mba bantala lafta pour aller logne sani fana bo lolal ko mala bral fana tara nyato kombo meta ko ba kala lafta wol farina sani mba falina gine ngala sonta ni election min bina aba falina na banko mi yanko ke ba tala wo stop la Gambia le wo stop la let nobody have any doubt about that. Mimuna inheritance for 10 generations, 12 generations, 250 years, 300 years. Moka tambul completely. Model bota bankodo, molbe bankodo Gambia bankodo area dolu badibo lomu kian lomu wala banko itola tamor bantol taman ken toltat. O njanta mo nambo nyanta ko lon na fo political party bol fo nin dabo na fo dabo. Mo katre file bari dola banko atabur anyanta murnan kande. Ita bota bansan ko la banko la ta atul tamu ndo fana la banko agente kalantad ison to wala ba so wo politiko fita to sa is new politics in town so to fana member bantanga na more empower from now on the 2021 election for now we have to get our acts together na mol be sela so from bakala staggered fana la so ko campaign okay ndo fana la member the problem that's what we're going to talk about so until man choose who is Barrow who is Dabo who is any other party, NRP, told we don't care. And told what is our interest, that has to be your primacy for you. Now for told you don't want to one of you more in treat specially, we want you to treat us equally. Okay, Mafonya Mimbamola, Minikan Jibe Jawato, invite the platform was for everybody, more Nanja. If you have something to say about Kombo, about the Gambia, you don't have to come from Kombo. Kombo is part of the Gambia. Kombo is a very, very vital part of the Gambia. Yeah. So if you more idea, what is your opinion? Please come and share it. But the Gambia profit not a careful Kombo Kolo, the Mincho to Mombasiri, Manfink, Sani, Watercolor. Umbadu will mean Bantala, Vanaka and Dual demanding Aldo Mola Niel Sonta. So Mobile should be very prepared for that. There is a new game in town, and we're gonna be taken very seriously. Allah Barakabah.
Thank you. Yana ibu futon kaya leke jang. Alo tang kundala drong. Ako no ko nganana. So minal bulalale. But before I go, I just want to add on to Puka Women Affairs. But they have a big role to play as well when it comes to the issue of women and what is happening. Because it will ensure that Musul, they have access to land. Musul, they don't lose what they have before. Because when they lose it, something happens, and that is poverty. They will suffer more. There will be no gender equality. That will even, the gap of gender equality will even widen up. So I call on to Women Affairs to step up and also fight for women. So for us to work together to ensure that what is ours stays with us. And then we can use our lands, our women can use their lands to help themselves. And the Ministry of Land and Ministry of Agriculture also, they have to ensure that they work together. Women, again, they have access to land that that they can use it to help themselves for better sustainability as well. Because looking at women, they are not even political, but their economic participation in the economy, what they are doing and what they can do and what they can accomplish. But all of those things are going to be hindered once they cannot have access to usable lands that even belong to them. It is just sad. And one thing I want to add on to is that I was watching a video on it was a Bekama market, what was happening there. Geobe Keka Musul kan Nyaming was sad. And they were selling. You have to go back home, but yet still, Jiboro almost so when are we going to graduate from that? It is high time. Let women come together. It's women all over the Gambia. It is high time that we come together to ensure that this thing stops. So thank you so much for this opportunity. I would have been, I would have prepared more, but I can't call it wrong.
It's okay.
I have to sign out if that is okay with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Sayang baraka la importante bakale but left la ngafo yani musol value in found more appreciate lafta nyanta musol found nyanta ke found value in the politics, the Gambian body politic from now on to 2021 alwuli sako komba musol alwuli definitely alwuli mbal koma anyway.
Yeah. Yo,
that's true.
Baraka bake Banka DF Patsanyang Dr. Conteh diamul betiata bari kombolo ko mbala falti DF kadu dol ko mbonkolu mim betian tol ton ko wole kenna kunto dunuti mim betiata to mbuko muta fenti son to la problem o pour solve avec koleala because for me molia politico muta nyami Gambia ninte politico muta nyami ngaman killing hey politico mu interested katela mulla nafa fasa man sakunda wala politico de in sort woto ni debe politico kono ite mo yurwa soto je ite mela molla na fa fasano definitely for your political learning mole ke clinty you go back to the village but niya jibe niya jentol la politiko ka fani because munatina Conteh tan siso fala political party la kula amanjari nyai because the problem is no political party found that a in power I will be the number one enemy because nka mikele nunga mandiae baraba moy kande just because of alafta siramon na siram so to purndanga wona ka hakilo blandi wala abende eliminate la kombola problem mo minata pulanjango ma fatol min be diaspora baratol min fona mbota diaspora anin kombon kol mi yalon ko fona be steering kombo jang londi tiol lemiti ya faham rol farankele wol farandani la pour ya dum man sakunda kono because ni man dum man sakunda kono ngani problem won min be fo avec koliala la price solve because munatina mol min kamara kombola ken wodde ma kesuno la wol man kombolo i manke kombon kati so wol bla interest moment je wolam ko ka kenota ka puntum pantang ya talay badi wol ni la interest mol tema wala mol la interest bar ngana no mol mi yalon ko wolle ka kenol demarcate kombon kol bi jemni yalon ko kombolon obviously ba fele la hani baral ka ñu consequence bi fa datal kombonor wara batal bu ka de consequence sabati ya fahamle o ali o keno minta ali ajibe bang albal pasu don kole kenete bulo kono ali estate nan la bondigi wonin le auto ni institutional area mankili woldi mol la samal be kala mun doldo mo le tije min bu ke reason out nyina ni boda jedara Burfoot I'm happy for the people of Burfoot because that shows unity is our strength but in Tolma unite because ñinde ma question ko mi yalan ka be kerim bi mol dol ma kumayndi imam ta fendi because munatina among fall under their political party agenda for now bari lumbe sila lumi yalan ko political party tan ni nani o political party tan ni lulbe lola ibe nyokere la kombo kono just to look for only one seat nimma nyim ko kele wala nan de ngaje ko deni wo kelo bina la je ngalo dol kombo ko anyim ko fa sa ngaje ko stop ya ka puwa
correct
ajibe how long golden lead in Gunjur molba advocate kan kesama mboje jama mboje tadu minister ta fule to ka moy permanent secretary ta fule to ka moy director ta fule to ka moy parliamentary ta fule to ka moy minister of environment national environment agency it be to la fule ta ngo yalo nyone ne ba die nyone ne ba gambe jang anga to nya fo nyonte I don't mind I speak my mind nimbe keren ka wala ko nyone ne ba gambe ko na jang wo policy sol mi yalo ko ke fan ko bala policy mi yalo ko banku dimol te fo na fala wo policy to wo policy inte policy londo min fana yalon koy kun kono ko faare ngala ning banko dimol fana man na faso de je banko ma yiru waso de je mol ma yiru waso de je wolondo fana na fatala wala be gambia londo ci o siata bari jama bala londo bi je ime fo na fano sako man sako mol mbam fo ñala wallel ndol ko mbode abal fa wartale because ndol na sukuta eco political forum nga problem of start jang ning lance ni biya yu modunda nyola kan SALAGI kenol blanco ma foko ale daminulta already ale daminul encourage al wolta bang par damini alon ko alme encourage al wol bulabang ale sendi marilla be pare alka fu daminul fona yalon ko albay lola fo kam karamo lella albe lola loptano le albe marcel le lola je wo ken kilmol atol physical planning ni lance molu alka taw ken kilmol ta alka waf individual le am fo si sa de fona nyaba nda sa physical planning blame na government blame bar limit le better la la because dol mol fo li wol ka fu nyolan kan na kenol wafu jang ni mu kena wafu lati ndolla ko mbo jang itele barakata itele mu fentioti mol ki itele praise along let us stop celebrating criminals Gambia near corruption cannot be controlled in this country we always celebrate criminals
very true
mol mi be kuriya ko ke kan nyim banko kan jang mol ka wolle mutaye cikandi mol mi be sobe yani tonya fasakan ika ko hakika lan canada ko kunne tala nay so fanu muna man nyinke
correct
ar folo to kebal ma wokere niaje bin dolbe lola bimbe kombola keno kelala me kombola nyanto fasala poloto kebal le wo environment no create ndolye because poloto kebal wole kenol tujele kena wa fo anin kenya tinya start mun doldo kabring ye Kombo land sol beke state land what time o kenol mam pintum pantande because muna na what time o fo mol ka hani ka kenol di alkalol kana ika furol le di alkalol le kenol di bari ñing 2000 kono kene wa fo kete rampant business in this country ika funding ke meroje ata sonna kata be ci karam ata sonna ka kata kara moto ata sonna ka do kuke bara be tarla wulo kono kele family ke lota ka buta ka fu ka wa ata very cheap price nala da ko do fena ka bilo kono mobe ka celebrate kar barkata la kar mu jato de kar tay nek jam alcohol le ko ken do it's very sad so on bule mi alon ko fongol la on created problems on le moldi andun da ko hani kanyum fon tol ba falal de ba tane mo problem so par min mo wela toro fanan mo falal de ni man hani ka so wala tinna ni ajibe kabirin ngaje ko IEC molu wol ka si dorom ika demarcation o ke kumol fe because ndama moye consultation o ke ben because ngamra jeni demarcation o ke la you should make consultation with at least district authorities, national assembly members, ward councillors, lady presidents, lady councillors, community elders, opinion leaders. Ngamre ni wala nyanta consultation meeting on sotola. Kal jibe nyimbe makeso no ba keno la nyamin. But just because mu university degree holder te ka tele mata nyin department wala doron, so I will just divide bakela adiata nyi nyami. Ndolko we want to do away with that. Yeah. Ndolta was support. And we aiming for the IEC ni bita kiti wala nyumpola because mune atina dia mota ndo la ko wala de Panelists will be dia mota na ko wala because ne len kale ko dia mota yum ko wala mo jellebe Kombo mo jellebe affected areas also in Kombo North and Kombo South mo jellebe je ika mo jelle fana moy mi yalon ka kanyum ko mo diamo kilin ika mo ko manke problem but ne I remember fana wato na Kombo North ka député kilin soto Kombo North was very divided. Very much divided because there was a scramble for a seat and this seat is only one. Selection process found it is a problem to have a competent deputy. So incompetent deputy like a parliament based on party interest. The problem over in fact, I will even appeal to Adama Barrow and his government to set up anti-corruption commission in the Gambia. There are very honest men and women in this country. Many along they want to rectify the problems in this country. They want to make stop to corruption. But if there is no commission, they cannot fight for it. And unkaka nyaton call blame ka foko mansale mu bankola problem mansale nyata kele mansale is only one person ata kenola. Molle bi jemini yalon ko na namol mi yalon ke jo mbalka na ko e dutil min jo ngata do bolle kana taxol min deduct ikanyum mol jo wala official kon bari kan tol na famine la hani sila correct room fon ka so do Gambia is a problem lockdown can do fon ka so do Gambia is a problem RBTH is the only hospital mi yalon ko even private clinics all nkam siso chika di private clinics all mina RBTH ni be chokte kata wote because yele equipment also na educational system wal jibe ndon fuar banko let wato free education of fana be keri njam ya jamela taymo moy ku kendo ka fon taman na jam pati support la man na mo english support la jam but ndol we are so much boko an average Gambian family could not pay for a child to go to school. So there was this free girls education, free secondary education. Wol be na nanane, wol le sign ibu ko wol moy. Ndolla masakunda ndolla tax kodo akata mun dole to. Ni ako ko masakunda bu ko jokendo so ni malaf masakunda jola na data no nga jodo ate fele. Wotebe sunyaro min ne fonyo wala te fansu business o create o ita senola. Bari Kombo kol problem o ben to lebulo kono de. Kombo problem o ben to lebulo kono kabo bakaw kata fo kalaji. Keneta bakaw bulo kono. Keneta ko bobulo kono. Fo ñi de wolbe le kenol protect kan. Fo ñi ibe le kenol protect kan.
Okay, good for them.
Yes, ibe la kenol protect kanne anu ne ajibe Kombo pour nga unite aka kole ala because mune atina al tata le mol sindi fo mol kundal kono ali al kanonal la sembo dila banu wote tinga jele ko bi nyim ko me kerin tenting Kombo not Kombo south Kombo central Kombo east fofoni kata Banjul Kombo Saint Mary ndol be nyata findila le nga fujo kan kata IEC kata ndila ko ali be nyinde mo kesuno ni election bilo min findindal 2020 mansonal andu man la fala ni nga jogo kumanke woto ngata kiti yola ngam pare le fo ngana député call sare maintenant na député Baba Gale nga ko kay ko nga safero ke Facebook malam fo yajele fo maji ba ngay ko ni maji fanam e lafta ke info kata ndila ko election bilo 2020 IEC min findindi malam fo ya pass le ba akonyo ko wata pass la ngay ko are you sure ngay ko then I am kind of relief ngay ko because ni wo pastor itala sirango seku bala sirango ani olindum la sirango ibole beta la tol mo sabol mi alan ko you are partners in the assembly you will become enemies in the politics akonyo ko no there is a law I don't know there is a clause or there is a law that be your discard but where in which section can you find out for me so that I can go back to my message again based on this section demarcation law will not go through but as of now ndem believe talako nimmal law kola abitala trule bari ko DF ka aya fo nyami fo ngata IEC samba kitio la kaje ko we have unfair representation in our National Assembly ko hani nyi silol do ko nyi project sol abeka policy beka da mudole in the National Assembly so not only mo kiliso le yo atole mo saba so de because I masakunda la taka silo le da 20 let's say 50 kilometer road network ning député côté ngol min yalan ko manke ko mo gol wolde mal beka franyoka obviously wolle be yirwa sotola because wala mo policy di mialon ko wala gasetta and wala fana ba implement la so bi nimol ba flo kanko araw barolo masakunda ay wa start bolon kono ama ay nyina kombola no ama nyina kombola ngata ndiya la ko al sembola ma wara al man sembe sodo masakunda kono al man sembe sodo loi de radlato nyina ko di mialon ko kombo ngol nyanta understand la yandu ya moy fana barka bula mon no kam bul ko so pat jaw mané ko fo ako wan ko mon ko mom fa ñu bul ko so la mon no kam na problème o solve la andu walam to ñaati kan si so fa wandi ko wala ndede gambeja mam patile je min jartanye nga ko mbolo problème o neglect nde kabrin karano politiko kono nus tutale as an independent candidate based on unfair representation unfair selection because min keta woto is good for our history for ngatandi ngako jando manding kaje ko min ka problem o dol cause in our system pour fa min be bijilo ay tamo bantale ay kaye fonyo siraw nyanta na la sante basule jo I council of elders ni la mol tata ya manjari moto fole da malka fota nyoka ya be dugu nyoka ko den demol finti tata ron iko bijulo ya retain when our CDDP project has failed sukudan kali ko ay ko no pass the mantle to sante basule jo ako atakel ikay ni make mbelondiro kele against you akono iba dala city lam fere atefana he is willing to challenge sukuda kay sukudan kol kay ko ha that's how I came to politics ndata mbe contesta on the APRC panang ya to select kabri ya select I contenga fani sukudan kol ko over there to dead body ngatandila how powerful we are as Kombo and how powerful our women are in Kombo musol wolle carte fayde ma fo kelman carte fayde bar musol le aussi raw intel because musol le time also to attend political rallies and campaigns musol le time also to disseminate the messages across musol le time also ni kel kakacha ni dingol kakacha ni fonni kel kakacha oto bi ndol Kombo kana problem of solve is very simple man sami be siri me nyatli na wala ngatandi ala ko ni de ilafta muruna ni siranto andi Kombo ya jela ko Kombo is important because an election or result so kala ba mundola is it not Kombo because that's who determines the leadership. What Nintol ni wol sita kata ndila ko nyina mun tolla problem o an mun tolla ta atole lo nyi gelto ni man lo nyi gelto fana da carte dila la na carte min diata nyamba dila wala my friend ni siran ko mate you will go back to Kombo.
Correct.
Bar munatina hani minister ibuka to mon Kombo fo Kombo man competent people also bara balfa fana wartal ko kaduma Kombo minister min fana so wol ni man Kombo kama ko mo sakunda do ko yalante ni nga fo jang fana dol day Sénégal Kombo ngol mi yalon ko yeta kabirin jawra la masakunda fo ya jemel masakunda yeke ministranti iman Kombo kama ko e masakunda do ko place do bar mol mi yalon ko manke Kombo kolti ne place di wala masakunda kono wolke badi mol len na fena yedundi system o kono kaniba start la from a clerk a cleaner a mere cleaner kanatu a clerk kanatu a malaba e ka fanya di la famo errand boy kananam fo ita principal kata directors fo futa yenta futa la dami wala be kirin jam because ndolla masakunda jama babije mo jama they pass through the process imam ke ko they just come from the university and they get into the system. No, in building leketaji, in house training leketaji. One University of the Gambia Naranai, Jamabata Taylor master degree Soji, Jamaba teacher Solti, for teaching later qualification of ta, in other absorb Masakunda Kono, Kibarol will be in Jawara time with Jamaba retired. But how are we going to also challenge the unemployment in Kombo? Kombo is fast growing. Funding came in Baby Syrian Kombo, Imantara Fenda, Abalafa Water. Mansakunda Nyanta fere kelale wo funding kelu we redirect their energies into the productive sector. Ikafoko youth empowerment. Muna youth so muna empower every day when our young people are dying in the bad way. Nge empower ni mundola. Kafoko kante samba 2 weeks, 3 weeks training course la. It's not relevant to me. Because na workshop jamal le sodo Gambia kono jamia la koni lafta welin la karana ibida workshop ol ya karaji apprenticeship. Ni you lafta carpentry la ni lafta mechi la workshop ol ko banja isemelul karando mo demal bije ya mechi ol karay mandula so but aside the crime rate is increasing in the Gambia, drug and alcohol abuse is increasing in the Gambia, and are all done by the young people of this country. Where does the future of the Gambia lies? And people are certified, degree, PhD, masters, name it, holders in these offices, sitting down there. You cannot come with even a sound policy, address some of these problems. Na musola problemo. Na napol. If you go to Sukuta Women's Garden, every now and then they are complaining about water shortage. They are complaining about cash power problem. They cannot even toil the soil as usual. Even the whole land is not even used. Unlike many other gardens. Projects on Lamine they are here, Kurkamusol Seventuyan. Gambia government funds on Lamine pump into agriculture. My friend, agriculture be Gambia na ba nyaman tolmanya na domor import la. Ali ka do demande. Manya na domor import la nyimbanko kan. Baralko Allah still now to maximize the corruption. Walatina you are promoting supermarket and freezing production. Na supermarket or kono, Allah after supermarket products will let Ali promote over our own grown organic products. Because you cannot tax in Fena, corruption on you start world, importation auto, tax on Minka Joe, and delivery in Bebekela because of that. That's why we are all getting sick of high blood, diabetes, mineral content in the mountain and more Kuramal and what will be the Sierra and but we all kurang hani dindi merong ibe al na high blood pressure in Gambia. Ibe al na diabetes pressure in Gambia because our diet, our eating habit na falling ne. Anything mialango is a Gambian product. It's not supported and promoted by a Gambian. What is wrong with us as a Gambian? What is wrong with us as a country? Kombo problem. Kombo problem. Nenebuka mira line industry sola nenep ko mira factory sola hani factory mi yalan ko beba gambe jam ibeba collapse kan sa en ko mi ngiri ngara politiko kono nim politiko banta alma politiko landi nim man sa sida alma bulanga di roi do poke Kombo la problème mo mba wala kono wala sindi jankaje ko demarcation o min lan ko IEC ya 20 below dada ngajele ko amam beti andol Kombo kolto andong ayam sembo fale amam kamfutandi anyata futala damin andong mo kilinta kenola na boto woto flanjango ndol fanan min na Kombo loyal be silale ni be kacha kande aje ko isan dal ma ko no nyaadile wo Kombo not la wo former demarcation o min keda ka ke consequences ti mi alon ko anyanda kala nyaati 12 consequences Kombo South the same thing Kombo Central the same thing mbo kelo mbo ko batu no la to code nyalile how do we approach it akuo mkule mi alko DF Manneh as you assign mba ko tamandi kande ninna prominent lawyer mi alon ko Lamine jedabo because atele modi mi alon ko ala na ay Kombo kol nyayile ndi nyin kene ko kono because the turning point for SALAGI was by him was through him kamol kunendi ikamol fendo na all land belongs to the state. But the people, the lands in Banjul, they are freehold. They belong to the people who occupy them. So why not the same thing applicable to the people in Kombo? You go provincial lands. Ikaje pong molka kenota nyung sa na satel fong kono jang. Ikaje mo killing ay hectares of land soto. Iko sarabule kiletam o mo killing etam nyung kenot. Ikaya sanjelela less than $500,000. Be kana turn from agricultural land use to from agriculture to commercial. Aba be de market la ba wafu wafuna wollem kudi mi alon ko masakunda la nyanta lola wodla to kaje ko wolman correct because ite wo so la time o minna ima so to fenna woto bi ni wo sate mol su la yiru wa kolla isu ila sate di mol su ta kenola woto keno ide ni wo sate di mol nyanta talala la ni to nyaabe fola mo bu ko baraka kenela kene wafu fana mam mo barakandi kasem mo fananta ka ta innocent di mol kan aliye timol kan because nden nga mira na ke bari ndo be sukude ka fay ko ke bon famara dabo maybe fo dol balo na fo dol talon abo ko le kele kam because ne SALAGI fore so bala jibe keno le bije kene ba hectare of land manya kunda ka bi lo dum le tambo kenoti bar physical planning in lands ye simolo akane ko is an extension abe keno le extension oti nyade ye extension ye SALAGI estate of bonde dele out of bonde tan keno min fonan dente wandi kabilol fonan keno iko mu extension ko keno la nyadile kena barin ko la keno is the same problem nde ñu manke na area ti pour ka ko because dia jibe ndol jonji kunda ndol fota la juna fa ngoma ke biti because ni paradise estate wol abeba jonji kunda keno la kon bari ka hanyile ko ti je because ikamin tandi molla ikamol traite le he masa sembo wartal moni masa ba keleno thanks to the beauty of democracy, thanks to the people who are raising awareness to our local people.
Yeah, Mr. Chab, Abaraka back anyway. Mother, because
Mr. Cham, can
anyway, let's move to Dr. Conteh. Then to Fanabe Jasal the Monday and Infama anyway. Dr. Conteh Buduo. Mr. Cham is the person on the ground.
Didn't hammering me here.
Okay.
Because it's a school from Konying, yeah. So I will just step away.
Okay.
I will join back in.
Okay.
I'll just step away. I'll take care. I might even distract them consistently, Anna. Yes. Okay. So,
that's
but Mr. Chan, I gotta tell you, I'm very proud of you. Yeah, articulate from bam issue to issue. It's very impressive. I have to tell you that. You are very well informed of what our issues are. I have to tell you that. Thank you very much. Really. So I'm going to step away for a minute.
Okay, no
problem. I will come back. Doctor.
Okay.
Yes, they are hammering me with some stuff here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks that. Okay. Dr. Conteh Butuo. Dr. Conteh, Mr. Chamole. All are so important more on the ground. We have them here. You see? I mean, he's in the midst of it. He's in the thick of it. Anglo is in the thick of it. So, I mean, he said a lot, and he's all very, very educative. But anyway, but before that, you can please, the floor is yours, Dr. Conteh.
Yeah, I mean, for Tonyalong, Kombo Kuala Kua, Jahala Wartale, and they told me on the ground, Nyandaka at least engaged to know Mimbetama Nadulato. So I kumale for kumol mi anko assemble water back at it. andu nabo nyama fana bare ku kidina bije mi yalon ko politiko wa Kombo tiñanne ne position ta is a serious use and then at the end of the day when they come to power they marginalize you and then fana musol fana se min foye wala nyinde ko ni dalilo fo nyami yalon ko e dingo samba karamo do pour ay karan do na karanta pour ay na kumor foye kol mi yalon ko tumando bayite fawne ma moy e financier la mala demande mari ndene modol fana de amuta kumala fo nyami yalon ko ani toro wata no nyando fana ko kasala kar musol fana kam mo sa enteng wala nyinde ko ni dingo e position o minta position o mi yalon ko ina e ma agree kana fa mbe dankala. So Gambia political has come to a point where most of our current need dentally, the support. If I need support, I want to be dankala. Model a video Kenyan about Alcalo Alcalo Kumo Fala. No Alcado for me banta Brecama 10 days ago, Armane Man in Caparcala. Kumal the Fonja Common Cola Code. Ko na Kombo Caraparama. Ndol mi anako all of us min to mi am baby jan mota foloko iba nena manta faroto waranta nakoto no mota jamin sabo ko iba ma warante binki manta banyunu kata fengolo wafije but saying yes nyemena for Banka men for is very very true so ntolla mola mi alon ko kenol so do mi alon ko kata nakol to nakol say o be busir buri ko be fenke. Sunday, I didn't even know that ko Yarafang. So Sukuta can only be yellow, but Mazakundale or cannot take they are allocated for what? Future development? And then all same properties in a military can now look kuntu ya kuntu dama tema. So nimbe Kombo kumo for la nyenta mi fana understand na wala nyende ko momo ibata loud. This is a common gold. Because most of those people many are not laldo. But there is also another thing that we need to nyanta mo follow the atolum sukuta aning brufut at least alla mo ka siato yale. But dolo fana ya dolo mo mi alon ko bota ya ke ko din lalad. So if you go to a village ya ko sate kono didn't know muskeba because almost everybody is we are all in Kombo North. So the government and decentralization, not really Mazakunda Finji, you tala demanding ministries ni you bondi jama for samba hani jara soma for ministry keje. Hani badibu warante nyomi ye ministry keje. Fenje janyambore ma fay ministry keje bolon ko ne ministry keje dai ba jalo ko molbe sere bota damin do ni para wod laldo is a lot for na year one nole ane mobe kebe move la to come to live in one area iba jalo ko molbe bota dami ka jebulal that is what is happening in the Gambia because mobe ka jibe ko ni tara school ye do ko soto ibela mo mede ka coordination ko somebody told me that. Nga sa komo sa ka keno di mola free olu ngobandare. No fana ka keno fana keno ka wafu ya. O fana is not safe because so many we have to come to that. But the fana nga kukeling jibe Mr. Cham yemin for beton yemin for is true. And Banka yemin for is true Mr. Dave Manneh yemin for Tonyalo. But the nga within our own family, ndolo fana inyande kala molde mi alge kueja. Because nita will take ko ibe yet lala jemi alongo you want to purka development ke pour se mol ma ko somal ila mo da fanka nekele isa foko ata ay do nyindo ko ka ya ali amol ay indu latal barata banna ise do ku yedo ku han kata safol fa kata wasare lal these are primitive things mi alongo they are actually happening. And I'm telling you, it's very, very disturbing. And but there one thing semi for all of call me can Kombo call beo. To one about it, alhamdulillah, Hana try my blast sort of me along ko it's a fake. But at least it's half a call. Allah stress feeling. Fenda biyami ala ko soma is gonna help generations to come. Berkama ta berkama ya ye keno nyen kaje be febe keno so. Kenati ye. Ta busumbala ko lamen ko le nyen ka man naren ko le nyen ka. Baka yala baka ko be bantali yala. One area also one town I'm so happy for them. Wala gunjurun ko yala kordale bulale. Etati la kankan olte sida ye. But it be ikabot blaming wulo konote. So that's even almost the center of the town. So until more your primitive mentality sort of kapoko, uluda nyim kordala kono, mbe fala nyim kordala kono, mbe dingol sort of nyim kordala kono. And the Gambia population built into High School was less than 450,000 people, Dave. So Gambia population 10 years ago, I want you to think about it. Gambia population 5 years ago, I want you to think about it. So Gambia population of maybe now 10 years from now, what number do we know? So again, yinkena ko aiming for is very, very important. Ndoloman la jang kana kafoko kamole kele kafoko komon kola alkana kete but ndola min for wala nyinde ko masakunda mo the fengol te bolo ko ya designate as government property. Daga mera ndol ko mon ko nyanta wulade nga fasaro ka banka info. Yeah, info is also true when it comes to employment. That is true. Banka info is true. Sometimes you sit down and you think about it. It's very evident that if you go to the civil service, you look at the people who are permanent secretaries. Pull it out. I remember. I'm not going to name a politician, but when they came, he called the ministers Tombona. Ibang Kombo called Tombali. You remember that? Everything is based on merit. Everything is based on merit, and that political party was founded where? In Kombo. So again, ndola mole mi enteni ku ya wala nyinde since ndesi atol jam atol beti janne do fa nga jël bëri mu dinno de ni ko dia ku ya ombise PPP sa do na kala ndola MP del bëri kamen Kombo East ndola baade ngol ye sirambu si ko de boyta moltana nako wulo ko de yo lolu kuntu e ko dia ku ya jawara e ka jawara no family yo ko da be tana kunnan ko de keno min bedi wala barabi do they care about them? No, they don't. So that's why when I hear about people talking about PPP, sometimes I think jahal len ko atol man ko lo min kedo no ye mi ran to la mo batata nyami PPP la kola sa do la prime minister da kede president hanga Kombo ko tombon ka minister of local government and lands molka foko that's regional politics. Yes, we will talk about regional politics. Ya jamela isa ya jamesa to ku ya nyawanya isa ku jaw fo ya jamela nyawanya, but at least ya jabe Kombo ko chikala ke minister. No, another area Barola government, let's thank him Barola government him because nyanda mingi bela Kombo is very diverse. Alinkana Kombo jibe based on kafoko ndoloka kawme info wala sembor nyanda tamala Kombo. So yin dawda jallo ala appointment yin, if you look at it ndoloka yin coming complain, I bet if you look at it you go back in it iba jallo ko yin na kumo moyde wona dawda ke minister. So nabo nyabo we all need to think about it. But again, Yemenfo is very true. If the inner city of Brufut is over 22,000 people, if the inner city of Sukuta is more than 22,000 people, and Banjul with 22,000 registered voters has 3 MPs, Ndola Karangode Nimmandiamo Nafatara. So I'm looking for like-minded people like you. Yes, you can support a political party, but when it comes to the interest of Kombo interest, ndole benyanda wula nganya ngafoko mamben kando lade. But nana Kombo la dingo la karangola. Another Kombo la doku soto fadan fengola. Anen Kombo banko kuonye mazakunda and the kenol min tambulo. Halatra man agree politically. Namala we should see eye to eye. I refuse the political party support la and come from Barrow all the way down to the last political party. Nimang ila political platform. Imang Kombola bland issue for. I don't support they support la. And as a matter of fact, make campaign la against you. That's what we have to do. So Joliman Kena Soto. But it's all about Lamine. Ni said they cannot be yelled. Karwala na Europe la man on you mean Naraja diameter. Kava atamon Kombo found understand. Kava K point Mary. K point. Now correct Kava K point is part of Kombo. Go. Yintantran koso. Anim bulkoso. Kabula mo no kon kosa ajio. Nyanto stop lale. We mean business. Ningo katron nte. Anyone, nibe APRC, hanibe UDP, but if you support Kombola land issue, we can work together. Alinga dogo kanyoka. Put Barala government here understand. UDP more from here understand. NRP, APRC, anyway, near Fonyima, eka Kombola ma. So ntenga mingi beje wala nyende ko Mr. Cham, yekumol mfo kuma kendolo. Nontola fana mi yalo ngada kebate nyanta lamo la dinni wala. That is one the problem in Kombo. Ke example italon suchieti, ite kawo kamfo kawo yanda tamala. O generation tamita if you want to need after leaders sotola. You don't matter yanda will groom la to be future leaders. That's the mentality I believe in. Coding nim funding kel diamuta. Many alonko nsiateti. Need diamuta, I want to listen to them. Tumando bari be suggestion on min fola tumando bari ofo asante nya yelendele bari ka fo ko tolon suitieti itele sembo so daga temfo warante nyin council of elders itele be sate ko nete fair from for the kela then nobody can question it. I think that has contributed to the problem in Kombo. So Nabo Nyam, I'm very happy that we have a former councillor me along Conteh. I talked to Ibrahim and I get some wonderful ideas from him. Barandera sonda kake pinkin dede. Tolko mbonko nyenta minkela wala nyendo ko nyo lamoy. Kar ali lamo la karnal sura da fenna Gambia. Alkan kumande lako mano boto banta lako. Dimba na salo nate iko imma ko le yawla. So ni sura da fenna bulu yang kumande nge ngake bad nang ko ngake te ko atekela. Ha o ko da ni toro wartal. Sontama la mone moy sonka femfenna but nara Kombo kola we should listen to our youth kadi yimfele janara akumolo infonto dolma kumodo long there are designated lands in Kombo North mi ala ko masakunda ya ta nin Kombo ko na da kasura ro wala because ba wulenke takala inda ba kunda ke bay min fana bo tumana waro ni toro wala muta na ke ba dol fata ja manke fende fo ni toro kado foiro nara banko da ma long yo table e fe mo bel table so dol mi yalon kon 40 at least we have the privilege in Bijang nyanda katala nga nyo moy. So this is a message that mbe okalante the political party support la ni man Kombo banko la kumo fo ani na la ni boda bankerum fakari man care who you are. And I want to hear something from you, Burfoot people. Allow San Mine, you mean pencharonde, or black San Mine, minka parolokono. We want to know how it stands right now. God nimman diamo. Ndola Kombo farawaji beba. Let me tell you one thing before I let somebody talk. So yala nyomi be nyomi silo dala. Ali alonko ndola fana nadula ni Ibrahim. Maybe one day if you can understand where I'm coming from. Niwa bona manila soto koi itamira tanenela itamira kwarela sila dolo bije mi alonga akadum faraba. That was the old Trans-Gambia road. Kabo suloto kata ise dum faraba ise sulotale yedum faraba eta piran sanchabe dunje eta fo bonto barala mazakunda yam promise do koy be ibo sulo dadala bare nyatilin salo damala ndakoy ko hane ko otakelako Cardinal development kala nyome alkala bakala silo dada dolo fana la Kombo kol dolo fana mi yalon ko bota na odlato silo do be mi yalon ka it can come inside Faraba aita for Pira aita for Bonto abo silo fo dada la dunia o kadro if you take that road you can come all the way you end up on the highway over there So until we don't have any safety place where we can alternative roads to go through. So these are things me alonko we want to stand kafoko. Ni na te konga katre fa imba folo ko na solo dungal ba kala nyaadile. Nun kanam promise ka ko mba dalal. So that's the challenge I'm putting to Barrow government because ceremony kejere ke bo salo dalal. Ngo han ho salo da manti de. Wo salo wo da manti. From that corner over there, kata all the way to Bonto, albo silo dalal katu abe sila dalal munto nyomi. So dolo ko mon ko an fana kana ke finkete. So let me stop here. Alma ale mako ale mbe mabe jarala ndumbe diamo min ka alfa ala sem mako so next Monday finance singa kacha ka nanyin kacha kule de ko mi alon ko molki lamo en nale bar nembe kacha la den kana kacha ke kamfati ba tonya keso kafo o nyenda wal kala ala baraka.
Okay do kon ta baraka baraka anka Mr. Ibrahim baraka baraka gemu jato. Anyway what we see about it lafta ka won ke enko mi ban jibe ka ni one lafta ni open to everybody especially musola ni for me to limbo lafta mo musola ko wala kana jam more than possible last year. Yeah. So all now you can tell us what is on the ground. Please use in food, use in Vigilo, use all over Kombo, use all over Gambia. Even youth in the diaspora as well. But it's important we have people from back home like Ibrahim and Atanambi with the wonderful insights. You know, he is on the ground, he feels it every day. But Ibrahim, I just left the gauge answer the Monday. I want us to move away from this Balafa business because psychologically it's very damaging to us. Because seriously, because it's self-pity, psychologically it's the worst thing anybody could ever do. Because it means like you don't think you can do anything for yourself. So psychologically, we have to lift ourselves. We have to uplift ourselves because we are very powerful. We don't understand, appreciate the power and more understand follow. Yeah, but ningo understanding, but I mean, Gambia from Conteh India mo from Tojama Bafal anyway. But now that the IC bill for another 2021, war is not a problem because war is not a law yet. So we cannot even take them to court. But currently, demarcation of Benyami is wrong. It's not a proper representation for us. That's what we need to go to court about. So 2021 for war, let's not even lose sleep over that anyway. Yeah. But I also wanted to come to new politics coming back again Mr. Chami coming for le politico banyame. Well, we have to we have to be careful with our language. We don't patronize them. But we don't function so call Marco political understand. Political for self-interest long. Yeah. Until Gambian call they treat us specially and call they treat us equally. Ninyo bin call Jaran call Kian call Badi Bunko told the Banko told the Tamunta Fanatana Banko tell Tam. It's very simple. It's a fundamental. It goes to the very basic of equality, justice, and equity. So we don't want to be special. Don't treat us specially, just treat us equally. Okay, so new politics for musol. Please work on our ladies. Work on our ladies. They are our future. Between now and 2021, musol are very, very important to the new politics. I cannot overemphasize this. The youth and musol, please do whatever you can do. We spoke in private. Just go out there, get them Sukuta Musol, funding Musol, just bring them over. Yeah, even if we have to pay for them to come on this platform, we'll pay. But we want to hear from our ladies back home. Mbamalu, Mbarimbalu, you know, we want to hear from them. Yeah. Yes, please. I'll carry megabytes until we'll pay megabytes for them.
Yeah.
Audio that is enough. Wallahi, we will do it. Wallahi, I swear to Allah, we'll pay for them. We want to hear from them. Yeah, what's their problem? We are very powerful. What we can do. Yeah. So, but multi-pro approach is very important. In land is for state land. For now, we have to go to court. We have to go to court because it's actually in international law. It's a contravention of our basic human right. Because I have right to property. You cannot take that from me. No state have got that right. So all I know for multi-pronged approach, funding politician all the but at the same time, funds to prepare for it has to be done. Let nobody shy away from this. Anyway, what I want to say because we need to close in about another 5 or so minutes. So, anyway, if you can wrap up, Mr. Cham, you can give us, you can wrap up. Dr. Conteh can add to that. But before I go, once again, let's talk every day they come here. You can sometimes they comment. I cannot do the comments a little bit because of my laptop is playing up a little bit. Yeah, so jama is interactive ni mol ikafisafero kaya ni kadiamo, we try to say it here, but bimma ke no ala hako bondinye. But lafta ful min kan jibe lafta fana naja. Write to us, yeah, for you lafta na mimbi whatever you want to discuss. Ni mo family bond. Yeah. Kombo problem mo ko jamba kombo problem mo gambe be problem mo. Hani ma jo kombo ko dinana njay fana ya for you. Okay, ndafna ngi mo hakkilin dinguti. Ma hakkilo la fa ngi kenyo kanga jibe how what we can do. But complex situation of Benjamin told commanding limiting Fanango Mungo total Sani. That has to change. That will change in Allison. Let nobody have any doubt about that. Mr. Chama Barako.
Yo, thank you very much, DF Manneh. Koya for Nyamin Dorong. Ning Kombo Kolo make a for the Nyokang, symbol even a problem Bankang carbon nim Bankang. Ning Allison Tolfan Batrale, Nimusul Kadiamu, Minuli along Koi Besatel Kono. Ka tandila nyim program wala kumaya be nyaming anung abitol fana 70 yandila nyaming anaba kombo fana na problem wol talan wala nyaming bom kuler mi alan kom fana be wo katalale kaje ko ngamol scout out mi alan ko ibinala nan jande now hana be jari la dinna laptop wala be yayla ke ka make so yake or even in their phones be facilitate la nyaawo nyamba facilitate la ko nganya mu nyinati moka nganye yalla moy nganye yalla yi nga yele bankola ndeka ganya gambiella ndeka nganya kumbon kadi yalla woto ndenga jele ko fewo fe mi yalon ko nata num problem wala mo anda be kombo kanne nim saka funo nyoka nga bondi kombon kol kan wala ko mayata ndel ko banka ya fu nyami na be jaran ko le kan ko abe bari bun ko le kan be nga ka fu nyola nga bondi kan this lebe banko ma ko ela bari ka sembo ta ka jay mol kan using the name of office wala nyanta bola kanaka molla kenol ta ke tlimbalia tamol bulo kono using the name of government wala nyanta bola because b ita ni yafo fen fonte ko masakunda la ni masakunda ko tanting masakunda wo foda min de bo volonté aya safe policy de mala balete bo volonté la ba loi dun la ko bo volonté le so dol ko bon kol be nyanta kala wo mo sipalati kaje ko na kuni moy fuda to a level mi yalan ko tlimbalia dul ko kenkan akam da ko yamin fotante ye kabil alfa la diam to mo ko wala ko mo woni nyim faram mistake ko de mi yalan ko fonga do away with that wol mo kulet mi yalan ko e ko mayata baake na society kono ila fta yirwa fankela ida ko mon kadingo i fonga la dulato ima keno je ko docteur ko te min fo e katay ka sapol ni nasol ni ko kurmol ta ka sare la dula pour kana yirwa so iko kabira kan la kelo de ko misima sakunda la lafta ka te bulo kono physical planning ko ba dalale iba kele hinet abilo e wula ko la ka ko duani ni modante findini ka bulo kono bawo to ko domande mi so laji de ka funyo kan itata ini wo lands ministry moli de ka funyo kan de la on abilo fankele inyirete dingol ni la dimbayal so wonu problem wol mi alon ko yo farin janne andu ni ala sonta alla ni programme ko tanya min kontanta bake pour kataraje mol min fanam ben jibe kan be lamoy kan mol fanan tentulam be jayila amin Dr. Conteh te fanam nakke ba kende ba nka pujama karanga bulo kono aka ngaki so kilo la bake aning Ahmed Manjang fanang mole ma defana mi alon ko na fanang ka kacha bake andaka hakil ku jama fanang fonye DF Manneh fanang keta modi mi alon ko alhamdulillah na fanang ka kacha le andu na kacha ka me bakele nga hakilol so to woldo woto ñillem kuti mi alon ko tel ko bon ko beñe ta engage le ne kan ando momo fana ya fil ko ila fana la ñu platform to ni man access to journalism nende contact Ibrahima Cham from Sukuta, Ndewa make sure that facilitate you get to this program because this is a platform me along ko kombola problem kujama bije abrin na bada problem wolwo fonna sate kono kene problem wolwo na garden problem wolwo na musol la nyirwa problem wolwo nyina platform mo me along ko si discuss no je anu ngamanke diam ke sans quarantine pour ka tandi mo la fana ko this is going to be an action oriented we don't have to organization or la me along ko represent the people to the fullest. But we don't want organizations, they will be dormant and they will always do the talking without actions. Because Kombo is high time. We are breeding a new Kombo United Front. This is a new group. Me along Kombo realize we also have a stake in the Gambia and we have a stake in the selection of the leadership of this country. But political alnga kanyang let us respect our political opinions and respect the political opinion of another person, but together, let's come for the interest of Kombo and the interest of the Gambia. That will make us a better country. But with this trend of Gambian politics, we will fight and we will continue to fight until we get through. Allah baraka bake ngamo be kontong ngal tentu ngal jayi, and for giving me this opportunity to be part of here. Mbari ngunjur nkolu mbal konton na para la lon ko ndela network ko senata nyame ni ensa to rewol bi janno wol tab ka senata tende so la la network correct ro la na sukura ya boy, we will give you the best network. Allah baraka bake. DF, thank you. Dr. Conteh, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Allah baraka.
You're very welcome, Baraka. Dr. Conteh, the floor is yours.
I said now yala for that, but to yalo gunjorun ko den manke na beta school ikata muntole ikata sabeje de kara world. So which you know me to yala water. But even for yes, nyanta ante all I want to say is wala nyanta ko berga yindi abo kumas jang kolman tamano anyama. But for any more sida fana ala kachara ala kanyo jare. Ado kuma do kataman dolla fara wajibe fo mo sabal man faaje. Moy bonan dulato akawa abe kenyo bela je fo inspector general of police kafoko de yakuya abe kenyo bela le. So ita wulu de moy na afoko alafla min na okeje. And then ya jibe masakunda e kodo mi compensate mi fawla. Ni o jibe ya estimate ko what is the actuarial value of that over the life of the person. $1 million is mean they will be just what $20,000. And then to lamole water, but you look life, mojama life, so anytime if Farabato safe, you see it on the internet. So yeah, mira more me along they lost their kids over that, you know. Among the point can go. And this is not the only land issue. Even in Taiba 2 and in Karawan, Ulimafa, Olfanambe Songo Kuala Kenakuala. So Yemukula the Komi Alonko is becoming very a concern to me. But if I aim for Barambaka every single time, and I young a diamo, more finance and the Kumolo Moy, Kato, Fuaro near Fuaro do could la table. A from a table. So until la more me along Katana Colto, Kata Farolto. Say Alcafod Lalme unity, or Matola Farola to noon sign, will be kind of settled. So nibota ojema for la molbita mantole. So this is a concern. Don't faranyanta katala na kuke kuomi alongo ma for mo kana le dula wafde. Barbanza kunda fana manya nala I started lata ako for future development. Dola farabaji be university kanaje 0.8 kilometers. Yolta. So many time old lad. Dunini alkalo diamde o kuma sifa fa kasirale because ajeko he iko Dr. Conteh la kanyungo kiskis baden kana ndaka je ka dinga ndaka je abemon ibemon dal kala yala sefo ma sefo fanesila. So that's the nature. So fuaro nyimbe say the government that I mola land yenta it belongs to the university, but they cannot even compensate you for anything. So these are issues me along. I've been very affected continuously. So until me along, we have the opportunity and the time and the resources. So I started running people like Mr. Cham Ibrahima. Niye kacha. No farang na bol me along be Gambia finance fana engage. So nyimu kule to ko me along. I think I better at a baba kele. But in Faransa and Faran Dave, the son and Afako, Komongolo, Balafa Warra. Because that is
very bad.
That's negative reinforcement in psychology, right? Yes. So I won't use that. So I'm saying please. Bemo cleanity from Bakau, Katavo Kato, Katafo Kalaji. Because the other objective news sort of combo. If that for you call it Lata Labor Parambulja. The representation, can you believe what Sita Serakunda? Yeah, the side core. Just one will have 2 members of parliament. Serakunda West will have 2 members of parliament. Ikobundunga Kunda will have 2 members of parliament. Iko, Talinde will have 2 members of parliament. Iko Late Kunda Sabeji will have 2 members of parliament. But then tolo ko mon ko liko atol de alla call de jitu salale. So Kombo North atol be the deputy kilna sotolo. But ngo MP ya fonye na ko order time no. But yes, Baba Galde, you tell him where in the constitution for them. It's not there. Baba Galde amantaraje. But Ibrahim for is true. Iko nyin deputy saboli lafte kun de takala nyokan. Pond near one MP sort. As a matter of fact, if you look at all those MPs are no longer with UDP, they are with Barrow. So again, Kombola interest in Alinga Katanga fight, regardless of what dame. Katine la kilema et la belema. Thank you, Mr. Manneh.
Okay. Oh, ala baraka bake. Mr. Cham, baraka bake. Ala mejo lan kontanta bake lewo. Butu nga fanya mi na many way molbe jamu badi bungulti Kombo ko le problem mo lafta ka wala kacha nga hakilo ke nge combine together iko efan ko jego hakil kiliman ke hakilti anyway. So dolta university dolmanta university bare karon ni university olman clear. Okay, dolta mata dolmanta ma but tamu fanam karonti but dol fana so ko fana karantal. So on the do jente ko is blue but Mr. Dr. Conteh mafo maybe it's a light blue Mr. Cham Safo, no, it's very, very, it's very, very light blue. Then when we come together, we can find the right color. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say very simplistically. We have to combine our resources, we have to combine our efforts together. But in Kombo, let's not joke. Because between now and 2021 election, opportunity means the politics change in the Gambia is the highest ever. So when you miss you can start using again. But for now, no business. Okay. Ala baraka bake molbe ngalbe konton bake molmi kan jibe watu tenen wotene butu for next week ni ala sonta butu ala baraka bake mu duala molbe. Okay. Assalamu alaikum alma sutu diala.
Alaikum salam.
Thank you. Night.